13 points, 9 assists for Courtney Williams, 7 for Heidemann, and 2 turnovers combined for the two of them.
Yeah, that's incredible for the backcourt to play that way. It just gives this Lynx team so many options. And then there's Bridget Carlton,
and Seattle have the final game of the night, and we'll also see the defending champion New York Liberty on the road in Phoenix for a game.
They backed a bucket by Kyla Charles to make this a 10-point game. The Lynx just can't seem to really put the pedal down against this Golden State team. There's 2-9, Minnesota 1 of 1. And in the standings, the difference is that the winner of this game, if it is Minnesota, it'll be Minnesota and Golden State. That'll mean the Valkyries are the 8th seed. If the Valkyries come back and win this, they'll move up to 6, and it'll slide Seattle down to 8. Whoa, Heidemann with the move!
Reeve before the game, she reminded her team and even told us, like, hey, this isn't going to be easy. We saw a lot of desperation in teams last night trying to play for their lives, and Nafisa Collier.
Rest, which game? It's night by night, and tonight it felt like this was a time when the Lynx could give Kayla McBride a little break. 5 games left in the regular season for Minnesota. Nafisa Collier with the basketball. Alana Smith has it poked away momentarily. Here's Carlton, first shot of the game to BC. She only took
32. Taps last year, 30 wins. All right, Lynx with it, up by 2. Need a good possession here. Shepard to the right side, McBride. Bounce pass, Collier. Turnaround shot. Front rim and in.
By the way, Minnesota down to 13 points. They went back and looked in the first minute. One of Collier's field goals was not up in time. So a one-possession game with 3.5 to go in the first. Kayla McBride flies off the pick, pounces in, kicks it. Alana Smith knocks it down. Her second 3.
That's what Kayla... You're really in the trenches with your teammates.
That's for sure.
You become like family.
A lot of smiles out there to see her walk into the building. Not just players, everyone who has worked with her and seen her walk past in the hallways.
Williams with some nice dribbling to get clear, and then Carlton pays it. Comes from Natasha Howard's had a couple, but paint points. I mean, 12 already of the first 15. And that's something I'm guessing Minnesota tried to address in this first time out.
Absolutely. The Lynx pride themselves on paint defense.
Well, this has been a tight ball game. The Valkyries led after the first quarter. Minnesota has come out shooting sharp here in this second quarter.
Up and in 2-0 Golden State on top.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun mix of different players, and Kyla Charles has been playing really good basketball as of late.
Courtney Williams. Here's Carlton setting up Shepard, who played really well in that starting lineup, most recently filling in for Nafisa Collier. Mid-range jumper for Williams. No. Last touch by
Sherrod with the rebound.
Minnesota has done a nice job of cleaning up their turnovers here in the second half. Only 1 turnover in the second compared to 9 in that first half.
Smith with the miss. You don't see Courtney Williams pass up too many shots, and she really could have shot that one.
Yeah, I always think the Lynx do a nice job coming out of the locker room in this third quarter. They've had the conversations about what they want to do. The players have made decisions about how they want to play, and you usually see that in the third quarter.
Collier brought the ball up to begin the second half. See how the Lynx respond offensively here. Carlton down the lane, who did not score in the opening half. Collier right wing 3. She got
MVP. Nafisa Collier's continuing to prove why she is.
A lot of worthy candidates tonight. Collier, though, is the straw that stirs the drink in Minneapolis. 4 players with 15 points exactly, including Collier. Push pass Alana Smith. Another 3. Her 4th of the game. Good stuff, Tarika and Coach Hodges. That intensity level for 10 more minutes necessary.
And attention to detail. Fourth quarter margin for error becomes so small.
Dejanay Carrington has come alive in the second half.
Extended out a little better defense. Most of the time, they've had a few looks that didn't drop.
Well, the Aces also defending the paint. The first 3 meetings, Minnesota was plus 18, plus 4, and plus 16 paint points.
Nice to be able to close this gap to 2. Heidemann bounce pass. Smith against Demiris Dantas. Not enough on that one.
She knocks down the 3. And already we've seen the Valkyries put up 6 3-point attempts. And that was their first make.
You're really in the trenches with your teammates.
That's for sure.
You become like family.
A lot of smiles out there to see her walk into the building. Not just players, everyone who has worked with her and seen her walk past in the hallways.
Williams with some nice dribbling to get clear, and then Carlton pays it up.
From the inside, Salon now 11 points.
And 28 rebounds for this Golden State team. And
+6 on the glass for Golden State. Heidemann out there with Williams as the Lynx try to push the pace. Nifty feed inside to Shepard, who lays it in with a